Hi, my name's Joe, and welcome to my Aussie backyard. If you're new, welcome. It's great to see you. And if you'd like to subscribe, feel free, or give this video a thumbs up. That'd be great. For those that are returning, hi, how are you? I hope you've been having a good time. Sorry I've been missing in action. I really haven't filmed much. As some of you will know, we lost Tina, our silkie, and that means we were down to just 4. And so we decided to go and get 3 new ones. So the smallest one, she's actually a blue. At the moment, we're just calling her baby because she's quite a bit younger than the other two. I'd say she's probably, I don't know, she's tiny, but she's absolutely beautiful. And then the one in the middle, we're calling her Jeff. Jeff's got a grey head and a buff and cream body. Jeff's also got incredibly long legs, and Jeff does not have feathers on his feet, but he's got the 5 toes. So, sorry, I keep calling Jeff a he. It's a she. She's a lot of fun. The other one who is coming back into the picture now, she's a lavender. She's also got a couple of darker spots on her body, so I don't know whether you'd call her a spotted or a mottled, but she's lavender and she's just beautiful. She's the oldest of the lot. She's a lot more independent than the other two. The other two have actually bonded quite well and they're always very close to each other. But our lavender girl, she's happy to go off wandering on her own, exploring. She's wandered behind the chicken coop. She's, as you can see now, she's just wandering off. She really doesn't have any fears, or she just wants to explore her new digs. Because we have got 4 older chickens, they're at least 4 years old now, we're just slowly integrating them together. Chickens do have a pecking order, and Nikki and Wendy, they've been liking to show their dominance. Barb, she's been great with them. We've put Barb, we've got a little closed off area inside the coop inside the run. Our run is 3 by 3 metres, so we can block it off and the new ones can just explore safely in there. But we've actually put Barb in there quite a few times and she's great with them. She just does what she wants to do. There's no hierarchy. Actually, they've been really good for Barb. Rhonda has been broody, so she actually hasn't met them. She's just coming out of broody now, and Barb's now gone broody. So Barb has just been coming down once a day to eat and drink, and Rhonda, who was broody, she's now coming out. She's met them. When she first sort of came down and the girls were wandering around, she had a couple of little pecks to show her dominance. But on the whole, she's been quite good with them. The 2 that haven't is Nikki and Wendy. They're the leaders and they like to let everyone know. If you've integrated older chickens with new ones and you have any tips or advice, please share it, because I'm just watching YouTube channels and reading up and we're trying to find the best way so that everyone's happy and everyone gets on well. So here's Wendy. Wendy's actually, I thought Nikki would be the worst, but Wendy's actually been the one to try and show her dominance and has probably been the most, not aggressive, but the most, she's pecking more than what Nikki is. And I think she just wants to say, hey, this is my place of where I live and I'm in charge. So at the moment, you can see we've got the 3 new ones are just exploring. And then to the right, we've got Nikki and Wendy. A lot of the times, Nikki and Wendy are very busy, like they're busy there with exploring a log. But when they're all together, and there might be some footage later when you can see a little bit of pecking, there's no blood being drawn, no one's scared. Like when Wendy goes up and pecks one of the new girls, they just sit down and wait until Wendy gets bored, and then they wander off. So they're not, the new ones aren't afraid, and as soon as like they get up, they're off wandering again. Oh, hello, Jeff. So yeah, they're not afraid to be out there. It's just that we're supervising. They're getting better every day. The more that they can sort of be together, but when they're in the actual run, that's when we've got them divided. So there's the lavender one. She's more than happy to get close and go and explore. And it's not like they're aggressive. The old ones are aggressive all the time to the new ones. Like they will tolerate each other. We're keeping them separated at night time. So the new girls are in the laying area, and then we just get them up every morning. We are trying to teach them how to walk up and down the ladder, but they're not very good at it yet. They'll get there, but at the moment it's they get carried into bed, and we can close off the nesting area from the rest of the coop. So we're definitely keeping them separated at the moment. As you can see, the lavender one is getting quite close to Wendy, and so Wendy's not showing her dominance all the time. It's just when they get in the way, the new ones are a little bit uncoordinated on their feet, and they'll often sort of bump in or get too close without actually meaning it. So there you go. That's what Wendy does. She's just had a go at the baby. And then baby will be still probably until Wendy walks off. So it's not happening all the time, and they will throw down worms, or corn is their latest treat food. So we'll throw down corn kernels, and they'll happily all forage for the corn together. It's just, now and again, the babies, I'm calling them babies, the younger girls are just getting in the way of the older girls. As you can see, I'm throwing some corn on the ground. Or I will be. Sorry. There you go. I was throwing some corn on the ground, and they'll all happily go and get some. And there's no fighting or pecking. Maybe there is a little peck here and there, or a glance, but so they are tolerating each other. We just have to make sure that that continues and they can bond. So Tina, the one that passed away, she um, was like the leader. So at the moment, Nikki and Wendy are just sort of free ranging, you could say, and they're sort of making up the rules as they go along. But it it's not all bad. They do have some moments when they're all together and there's no fighting. At the moment, Jeff, he walks around with, he'll find odd things in the backyard like a elastic band or a bit of plastic, and Jeff will just walk around with it in his mouth, and then Wendy will come along and she'll be like, oh, well, I want to have a look at that, and then they'll have a little bit of or Wendy will have a bit of a peck and Jeff will drop it, and then Wendy will see that it wasn't worth fighting over it, so she'll just walk off. So we're integrating them slowly with each other, which is great when the weather's nice. And because we've got the run divided up, they can actually see each other, and they do all sort of, the older ones will sit down and watch the younger ones. We've given the younger ones a crate that we've put on the side, so when they're feeling, I don't know, I guess, threatened or tired, they just go in the crate, and then the others can't get to them at all because the other ones can stick their head through and have a bit of a go. But on the whole, they're settling in, the new ones are settling in really well. They're getting confident. Every time we take them out, they're getting further away. Baby and Jeff are very much bonded. They're always together. And there you go, there's Wendy just having a wander around the tree. She doesn't care that the others... Oh, there you go, Nikki's going over. So Nikki is more... I thought Nikki was going to be the worst, but it's actually Wendy who's the worst one. Nikki will tolerate them a lot more. And I think the lavender one, she might join up with those two later on because she's not scared of anything. She just enjoys being out and about and exploring, and that's what the other two do. They, as soon as we open up the cage door and to let them free range, they just go as far as they can. So that's the younger girls out with Wendy, I think. Yep, that was Wendy. And then the lavender one, she's just behind the chair. So they are starting to tolerate each other quite well, but I wouldn't trust Wendy or Nikki in with them yet. In the actual run, we separate the girls, and I will show you how we separate them. But here, this day, we were actually trying to get them to walk up and down the ramp. We had it on a slight incline and put some worms, but the only one that was interested in that was the lavender one. Jeff and Baby, yeah, they didn't really understand what was going on because eventually we want them to be able to walk up the ladder to go into the coop by themselves. So this is Lavender. She's standing on the coop. She's eating all the mealworms and she's doing a good job. And Wendy was supervising behind her. So they're getting the hang of it, but very slowly. And this is inside the actual coop. So Jeff wanted to be on camera, and then right behind we've got Baby. That's Baby. And behind there, this was Barb before she got Broody. So we'd put her in with the three young ones, and they all got along absolutely fine. It was like they'd known each other forever. And there's Jeff again, and then Barb's trying to copy and stand on the side of the bowl. But thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a good night. Bye.